everybody? How are we doing on this fine Monday evening? Yes, it is Monday, and yes, I am live. That's for two reasons. One, I've got no D&D session tonight. We're not doing that until later in the week. And two, I was not live last night, so I've got to make it up to you guys. We got to have a stream. We've got to fill the space. So we are going to have some realism experiments tonight, and straight off the bat, coming in with a raid of 41 to get us started is the wonderful, the awesome Mr. Gamer Dragon. Guys, if you are not already following GD, which I would guess most of you probably are, go and follow him. Go watch his stuff. He is awesome. Well worth your time. Should have many more followers than he does. So yeah, go give him a follow if you are not already. We're gonna say hello to everybody in chat. So I did have one person come in before my my OBS decided to sort stuff out. TBS Twister, welcome along. Steam Fan V2102, welcome along. Jack Patsy's son, welcome along. The Rocket Kid, 30 of Galcomp Gamer, thank you for the 6-month gifted sub going into month 4. Welcome along to you. Ronnie Oni 1971, welcome along. Windy, welcome along. Eugene, welcome along. Pool G8, welcome along. Culchy 1983, welcome along. Gamer Dragon, welcome along. Nimrod, welcome along. And thank you for subscribing at tier 1. You are awesome for your 36th month. That's 3 years. That's your 3rd year. Welcome to the 3-year club, Nimrod. Pebble Rocks 22, welcome along. Bendercat, welcome along. Mystic and Smiler, welcome along. Farmer Tomo, welcome along. Thefisherj, welcome along. Cavalier Roy, welcome along. Rob Simo, welcome along. Who else we got? Slick 784, welcome along to you as well. I got a little bit of tinnitus. Ow, that's just weird. Shouting and hearing, yeah, just wrong. That is. Right, and we've got a hype train. So as always, if we hit level 5 on the hype train, I will do a giveaway. Massive thank you to all the support that's kicked it off. So thank you so much. And I am going to get us into some farming off the bat here. Oh, Thefisherj, thank you for the 102-bit share. You are awesome. Right. Let's go, shall we? And 5 gifted subs coming in for Thefisherj. Welcome to the subscribers: Trenton Zach, S Lauren 2K, Calamity Jane 64, Wolf Fleur, and Lee Dawson 92. Welcome all of you to the subscribers. If you have received a gifted sub from Thefisherj, please give him a thank you in the chat because he is awesome. And we're into January, so today we're going to try and get through both days of January. We did have a look in the shop last time. We did go, we've got the fast track. That's going to be there for a while though, so I think we're going to go and see what we've got. Ginger Farm Guy, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for your 20th month. You are awesome. And oh yeah, you're awesome, you're awesome. Oh yeah, you're awesome. Thank you for passing 5 subs tonight. The happy dance comes out at 5 subs. We are very close to actually hitting 10. Dumber, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Farmer T. You are awesome. Yeah, it's a cold, frosty morning here on Calmsden Farm, which means we are doing animal stuff. We probably need to feed the chickens. We've discovered this, that the chickens need feeding on a very regular basis. I'm going to park this here. We do not have enough milk this first day, so we won't worry about that. So start a new area on Attingham Park. Is it worth buying a used JCP fast track for 100? If you could afford it at that point, Thefisherj, I'd have said yes. That's 235 horsepower straight off the bat. Well, it's that time of year where we can turn the light on in here and have it on all day. It's a bit like, it feels, do you know what? It feels a bit like it does round here at the moment. Oh, I should say, I have found out what is wrong with my PC. I did an investigation of the fans last night when I got home. And it seems the fan is going on my power supply. So, yeah, fan is going on the power supply. And, oh, wow. No, I really have no power in this. I would say yes, Thefisherj. I would say yes to that, I think. I think I would have gone for that as a first tractor. DBS Twitter giving 3 months a tier 1 sub to Electro Farmer. Welcome to the subscribers, Electro. Yes, Twister, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, yes, I have to sing. So I do it. It's my camera. I can't. It's got fuzzy, so I can't see. DBS 3 months. A tier 1 sub to Electro Farmer. Yes, yes, it is. So let's pause the game. And hopefully I might switch to a screen that has no camera and switch back. See if that sorts. Thank you, Lorcan, for that. We'll deal with that in a moment. Right. Has that sorted it? I might switch to a screen that has no camera and switch back. See if that sorts. Thank you, Lorcan, for that. We'll deal with that in a moment. That was way out. Right. I need to refresh the camera. We'll deactivate it and restart. So. Right. Has that sorted it? I might switch to a screen that has. Yeah. That camera is massively out. Right. Face cam group. There we go. Face cam. Right, has that sorted it? Let's see. No, my camera is massively out. Why? It's definitely lagging. I think I can do to it. I don't know how to fix that. I've tried activating and reactivating it. Right, has that sorted it? Let's see. The camera is massively out. Why? Jesse, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for your 4th month. You are awesome. Thank you, Thefisherj, for the sub for Jess. I don't know what to do because my and reactivating it. Screen is massively out. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this, guys. Short of stopping and restarting the stream, which I don't really want to. I could do. I'll stop and restart stream and see if that sorts the issue. Is it still being an issue, or... we've got to sell those eggs today, actually, so we need to get those on the back of there and go from there. And see if that sorts the issue. Yeah, that is massively out. I'm gonna stop and restart the stream and see if that fixes things. I'm slightly worried it won't because we're recording at the same time. But yeah, let's put the Be Right Back screen up. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. That's working. Let's get back to the thing. Yeah, I completely deactivated the camera and restarted it. So yeah. But I couldn't do that without stopping and restarting the stream. So it was a little bit annoying, that. Right. We need to switch out. Oh, wow. They didn't take all of it. All of the barley, but that's all right. We can leave a little bit in this bucket. We don't use this bucket for anything really other than feeding the chickens. Thank you everybody for all your support. You guys are amazing. I think that was 13 subs and just over 100 bits. So thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I do owe you a song, so I better get on with singing it. I drove me tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I threw my pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now something's telling me that you've been avoiding me. Come on now, darling, I've got something you need. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you need. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. We'll have twins and triplets. I'm a man built for speed. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. And you know I love you, darling. So give me your hand. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. All I want most is all those acres of land. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. For 7 long years I've been alone in this place. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Eat, sleep in the kitchen, it's a proper disgrace. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I'll give up drinking scrumpy and that lager and lime. Now I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Now that we're both past the 50s, I think that you and me should stop this gallivanting, and will you marry me? Cause I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. There we go, everybody. Your reward for passing 10 subs tonight. I've been singing that since FS17, Elskinto. FS17 was when I first sang that song. Whoa, no. In you go, eggs. Off the forks. There we go. It's quite good that we got 2 pallets of eggs. Get them dropped off. Make sure that we get our eggs done on a regular basis. We'll make more money out of them. I keep forgetting to feed the chickens is my trouble. So I think it's going to be one of those things like we were doing with the horses a while ago. We now want to do with the chickens. Make sure that we feed the chickens every day when we come on. That way, we will make sure that the chickens have a decent amount of feed all the time. Right. And like that. There we go. Elms 222222. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Right, we get the 7610 out of here because we don't need that left in the field here. And I'm going to drop this off. So I decided, as far as adverts go on here, in order for anybody coming in the first sort of 20 minutes or so of the stream, I'm going to run an advert during the countdown. Oh, my tractor needs repairs. Somebody did actually, we do need to repair this because somebody did redeem repair. So this is broken and needs repairs. Does they make okay money? How's my home network? My home network is doing okay. The internet has been stable for the last few streams, so touch wood that remains true. And yeah, we're doing all right at the moment. We have these back. Oh, that's the save. We have these bouts where my internet connection is strong enough to do what I need it to do, and we're okay. And today is one of those days. Today is one of those days, and the last month or so has been absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if this continues. Right, place to sell eggs. Eggs need to go to 220, the garden center. We know where that is. Away we go. My gameplay audio is really. I'm gonna have to. Oh, hang on. No, hang on. How's that? Hang on, let's. I'm on but my overall internet connection is 4G. So in my home I'm wired, but once I get out of the home it's 4G. Audio's fine. Okay. Hopefully that's reset any problems. I don't really want to listen to the stream again because it creates weird feedbacks. So. And stopping and restarting the stream again would just be, yeah, not what I want to do at all. The idea is to keep it running and keep it happy, and when we do that, it means that we build an audience, which is always good. Actually, now I'm out of sync to you. Oh, great. Well, I am. Sell these off. I think one of my children's been mucking around with my chair again. Base cam is out of sync again. No game sound. No, there is definitely game sound. Because I can see it coming through. I think one of my children's been mucking around with my chair again. Base cam is out of sync again. Testing. 1, 2, 3. No game sound. No, there is definitely game sound. Because I can see it coming through. One of my children's been mucking around with my chair again. Base cam is out of sync again. Testing. 1, 2, 3. No game sound. No, there is definitely game sound. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me know if it gets out of sync again. Don't know what's causing that. Don't know what's causing that at all. It's a bit weird. If it continues, what I'll have to do is we'll just have to deactivate the base cam. Basically, I turn it off and turn it on again, and it seems to resync it, but it's almost like it's running at a different FPS or something to the stream. But how it gets behind, I don't know, because it's picking things up at the same time. It might be. It might be because the streaming PC is having trouble. But it's, yeah. Don't know why. Yeah, the CPU, the whole thing isn't maxing out. It is partly because I'm recording at the same time as I'm streaming. This is why. So I'll let you guys know now. Beginning of next year, I will be running a fundraiser. It has been 4 or 5 years since I've done this, and I severely need to do it. I am looking to build a new PC beginning of next year. So during my streams, I will be running a fundraiser to raise some money towards that. I need my current main PC. I need to transfer that into my streaming PC, and I need to build a new main PC. So, yeah, looking to do that in the new year. Hopefully, some of the money from YouTube over the last couple of months should help that. But yeah, it's not going to be enough to do it straight out. So, yeah, as you can see, if I don't do it, I fear the quality of the streams is going to continue to drop. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to get any worse. No, actually, AS, it's now, it's getting to the point where it's cheaper to build it yourself again. I will say, straight out there, Apex Gaming PCs, fantastic company, absolutely awesome. But there is building yourself has traditionally been cheaper to do. I recommend Apex if you're not building yourself. If you want to go and if you want to take all the hassle out of doing that, or if you want to professionals to go and build your PC, go check them out. They are fantastic. I had somebody message me about an issue they'd had. Actually, in one of my videos, I reached out to Apex. Apex were very, very quick to respond, and yeah. So I think they're awesome. My thing is, I like to build my own PCs. So yeah. Yeah, which is why, Jesse, the machines that Apex have are built with me. They basically worked with me to put together machines that were gaming PCs. Because I didn't want to do machines that weren't. What am I doing at the moment? I'm repairing that, which means we need the T6. Yeah, I need to build a repair workshop. This little trailer is fantastic, but we do have to keep getting it out of the shed all the time. Even if I just bought a shed and put this little this trailer in it. But yes, so I'm looking to build my own PC. I priced up a motherboard, a 3070 Ti, and a 5800X today, and it was just over £1,000, and that is the cheapest I've seen that in a very long while. So yeah, now for me is the time to build a PC. Right, we got to repair this. Oh wow, 1,300. Yes. We need to repair the loader at the same time. Don't need to repair either of the other bits. There we go. We'll just park this back in the shed. Oh no, this way. Hey, Spiltato 92. Am I playing solo? Yes, I am. Realism Experiment is single player. However, normally on a Saturday night, I do a multiplayer, a community multiplayer, which you are welcome to join if you want. Details on how you can join that when I stream that over on YouTube are available by !join in. Right, how much is this JCB? 84,000. We got. I don't think we've got enough stuff kicking around this farm to raise that kind of money. We sold all the. Well, 17,000 litres of soybeans, not going to be enough, and would be too early to sell them. And that. What's that? 27,000 litres of slurry doesn't sell for much. Yeah. We don't have anything to sell at all that we can get this with, unfortunately. That's annoying. The ground is defrosted though, so we can go and do that job next. Which tractor do I need for this? Do I need to still de-stone? We must still need to de-stone. Redeemed full realism. Right, 5 minutes. In cab only. Right, let's jump out. In cab only for 5 minutes, and I need to work out what we're going to be working on. Right, that's all done. Yeah, oh wow, yes, we have to de-stone field 8. It is horrible. So, this tractor. Yeah. In cab. Okay. Down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, field 8 absolutely needs de-stoning. Should probably allowed to soil check in a 70s tractor, or do I have to pay someone to do it manually? Just that depends on whether you are. Because the thing is, you can fit GPS to a 70s tractor. It depends if you're trying to play it as you wouldn't bother fitting a GPS system to a 70s tractor. I suppose the actual piece of kit itself is not a you know, you don't have to put GPS on the tractor for that. So yeah, you can. I chose not to on Attingham because yeah, I was trying to make it a little bit more difficult for myself, to be honest. Stones on this field are really bad. But we will be able to get slurry, sorry, be able to get, yeah, slurry on here. Before we seed it. How much longer have I got in cab? 2.5 minutes. Can't exactly see what I'm doing. There we are. Autosave kicking in. How full are we? 33%. That's not too bad off this first bit. We do have a lot of stones. We're gonna load all of these stones up into our grain trailer and just get rid of them. The Brompton Farm is a cracking little yard. I didn't go for it because I spent a lot of time on it on FS19 and wanted to go somewhere different. How many chickens do you normally have to make them profitable? Depends on how you run the chickens, I think. The barley, we're making a decent amount of money from the chickens with the barley that we're using to feed them. And the barley isn't worth a huge amount. I'm not 100% sure how much money we made from the eggs, to be honest. How much did we make? So from eggs today, we made 3,412. Yeah, so we're making more than it's costing us in barley, certainly. We'd probably be better off with wheat, to be honest, because wheat is a little bit cheaper, and you get a little bit higher yield. can come back, Kev. No. There we go. I had a pig all the time. I had to remodel my yard after finding the cattle shed I picked was broken. So I had to find another one. So I used the government subsidy mod to do the switchover, which is fair enough. I always say, you know, if we come up against something that is broken in a non-realistic way on here, then we can cheat some money in to do stuff, and we can correct bugs. We're just not allowed to cheat it. You know, it has to be reasonable, and we can only take as much or as little as we need to sort that problem out. I don't want to turn around and go, oh, you know, I'll put in X thousands of pounds and we'll get that JCB, for example. If we're going to get that JCB, we've got to realistically get it. And we've only got about 30,000 at the moment. Our tractors that we have are worth... So we'd probably maybe get another 30,000, so that's 60,000. If we sold these two tractors, we could do it, I think. My biggest worry is selling those two tractors and then finding I can't do it. Because if that happens, I have so many problems that we're just then in a position that is unsustainable for us. So I need to be absolutely sure that if I sold my two bigger tractors, the JCB would be able to replace them. And I'm not 100% sure I want to sell my two big tractors to go for that JCB. I might want to sell the case, which is older, but I think that this John Deere, I like having 3 tractors. So yeah, it's a nice tractor, that JCB. I think it's just come along at the wrong time to be properly useful to us. We're gonna get so many stones off this field. This is such a steep corner. We need to plant some grass around here at some point as well. Properly finish off the yard. Yeah, I think I'm in a position where these tractors will do us for this year, and then we'll look at where we are, possibly getting a bit more horsepower after that. This is quite a stack of stones we've got off here this year. It would be nice if you could put a deposit down and X months come. Yeah. The case does not have that many hours on, actually. We're up to 42 hours. So both of them actually do have a fair amount of time on them. 30 on the 6810 and 16 on the T6. So it's a difficult dilemma. If I had the money, I would probably replace the case with the JCB. But we don't have the money, so I can't make that decision. We've worked hard to get this many tractors. We did have this happen last time, though. We bought this tractor and immediately had a better class one come up and missed out on it because we bought the John Deere and jumped for the first tractor that came along, even though this had like 45 hours on it. Do I use the refresh contracts mod? Yes. No, actually, I used the better contract mod. Sorry. See the repair costs such, I got even as JD fan to consider trade it for. Mr. Arrow, I absolutely would trade it if I could. That's my issue, is I can't raise the money to trade in either tractor for it. The best I can get is 60 grand. It's 40%, that's fine. So yeah, I would trade it in if I thought I could get my hands on that extra 20 grand, but I can't. There's no way I've got to do that. I can't even sell a field to do it, because selling a field means that I reduce my overall capital, which means I have to return cash, which means I'd have to sell a field big enough. I'd have to sell a field that was worth 100,000 to raise an extra 20. Because that's all I'd have left once I paid off the amount of loan for that. We do need to make better use of our grass fields, though. We're definitely not using our grass fields to our full potential on here at the moment. And it's kind of... Yeah, we own area 21. That's the outer parts of the map, so yeah. See, that is only worth 28,000, so I could sell that, but I wouldn't get enough money off from it. Yeah. I'll have to wait for another tractor. It's not like on Silver Run at the moment where I've got the iron furnace just bringing in a fantastic amount of money that keeps me able to keep up with all the used stuff coming into the shop. Which has just been crazy the last few videos. Yeah, absolutely nuts on there. My son is behaving better. He is, thankfully. I'm hoping he's in bed at the moment. Because he didn't get up for school very easily this morning. Is 3 headlands going to be enough to turn at the far end? We will see in a minute. Yeah, we rented this, didn't we? We don't own this stone picker. Yeah, we rented this. If we had 10,000 litres of milk, we might get a bit closer. Itch. There we go, and up. Slightly less off the last couple of runs. Does reduce the weeds a little bit, this, but this is the reason we got this. Yeah, did we get the spot sprayer add-ons on the? I think we might have got the spot sprayer add-ons on the Kubota. We got a few other bits and pieces that we need to make money from. Oh, actually, no. We need to sell those. I can do it. And I might be able to even do it by selling the case. Okay, let's get the stones off here. And, no, actually, let's stop this. So turn you off. I will talk more about the Season 2 pass in tomorrow night stream. Mainly because at the moment, I'm not 100% sure what I can and cannot talk about. Right, let's... It's time to say goodbye, people. We're gonna go and see what we can get for this. I can sell some cows, chat. So let's go, actually, let's go sell some cows first, and then let's see what we can get for this. We might even be able to top it up with selling that at the same time. I think I know how we can afford that tractor. Right, what I am going to do is slow the time down to 5 times, so we're not moving quite so fast. No, let's take a tractor for this. What you talking about, Willis? Thank you for the follow. What you talking about, Willis? Oh, I wish I'd done this at the start of the day. It's still there. Right. I will say, I have a cool announcement tomorrow. There is something I have to announce that I know has not been really revealed anywhere else. And I know is unique to this channel. So, yeah, you want to be here tomorrow night for tomorrow night's Realism Experiment stream. Because... there is going to be something very special happening during tomorrow night's stream. Right. I want the oldest cows. Oh, it'll only take 6. I think it's going to take forever. Right, where's the animal market? I think it's down the bottom. Yeah, animal market is down here. Yeah. Trouble is, yeah, we're gonna have to sell quite a few cows for this, but that's fine. I don't mind that because the milk the cows bring in is good, but we are also. Are we on a Tuesday? Yes. So I am streaming these days, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays here on Twitch. That is because 7 Days to Die. I'm not going to stream that now. I'm not going to do any content on that now until Alpha 21 comes out. And when Alpha 21 comes out, I will be doing it over on Victor Foxtrot instead. So. As I don't want to muck GD around and make him move the day that he does 7 Days to Die, I am still playing it with Gamer Dragon, but he's the one streaming it. I'm not currently streaming it. I want to do a proper approach to 7 Days to Die with when Alpha 21 comes out. So yes. Right, and unload you. Yeah, and sell 7,000. Okay, that's really good. So we are gonna get 14,000, 22,500 pounds from selling. No, a little bit more than that. Yeah, this is actually might be doable. If that JCB is still there once I've sold these, this might just be doable. Which is exciting, because although I love that that case, I would like a bit of a more modern tractor that I will eventually be able to put some GPS and the crop detector on that. GPS is going to be the bigger thing I want to put on the JCB if we can get it. So yeah. What this does mean is if this takes me a little bit longer, we might have to go a little bit later tonight, which I didn't really want to do, but out the way, doggy. But yeah, that JCB would be very useful on the farm. And it's replacing an all-wheel steer with an all-wheel steer. Right, yeah, I could sell some of the 20-month ones. Could sell some of those ones, which are worth even more. I think what I'll do is if I have any money left over from doing this, we will end up buying some more calves in. Completely forgot we had a load of cows we were planning to sell. If this gets up to 50,000, we then need about 30,000. They are having a little bit of a bumpy ride, but then I'm rushing a little bit, Femboy. Ah. I don't mind selling half my cows, actually. I don't. They'll bring in... They're worth far more now than we initially spent. And while it will reduce our milk production, then I can turn around and I can buy some more in fairly inexpensively. Hello, O'Moon. Welcome along. Right. So, yes. And the thing is, the ones that have reached 21 months are actually, that is the prime point to sell them. So, yeah. Toying with a farm shop idea on your Attingham as well. That's interesting. So what, you drop your produce off at your farm shop and it does stuff. Right. So we are at 44,000. We need to hit nearly 70,000 is the trouble. We can. Yeah, it's still quite. We need to. And we might get 20,000 for the. I'm not selling all the cows, TBS. I think I need to make another 20,000, which is going to be. Well, this is only our second load. We have at least 3.5 loads. The case is worth, so the case is worth 14,135 like it is. We can repair it, repaint it, and sell it at the shop. That might get us 20,000 in total. Which will be close. Ideally, what I want to do is sell off all the cows that are of a good age, and then anything we have left over, we will buy cows back, or we will buy new cows that are a lot cheaper. So, yeah, yes. Okay, so how many do we have left? Okay. Cows. Where are my cows? So we've got 3 of those left. Yeah. Okay. I think we can do this. I was planning to sell off all of these cows anyway. And it's quite interesting seeing them get to that 21 months, hit that high on their value, and then be sellable. So yeah. Yeah, Mom. So this will take us up to about 52,000-ish. I think just under, maybe. Another load will easily get us up to 60. 2 more loads after this will do it. Nooka Monka 2, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. 3 to be safe. It fluctuates based on their age. It doesn't fluctuate based on the time of year. Hey, Pool Man, welcome along. You see, we're selling them for 1,200, so we can buy calves for 200. Buying them at 12 months is will end up costing us too much. So yeah, we'll have to buy calves in if we have any money left over, and if we can raise a bit of money. But that's absolutely fine. We can sell eggs and buy calves. What type of farm did my dad have? Arable farm, TBS. So just yeah, no, cows are great and they produce a good amount of milk. And the thing I would say is, like we're doing at the moment, keep an eye on their value, and so I think the best age to sell your cows, because if you look at what we've got, so we've got cows that are 48 months old, so nearly 5 years old. They are 1,250. These ones here are 21 months, so they're just less than 2 years. And they are worth a decent amount more. So, yeah, I reckon around about 2 years, which was kind of what I was waiting for. And had that JCB not come up, then we would have sold those at 2 years. And so that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking for them to create a bunch of calves, and then hit that 2 year mark. We'll sell them off at 2 years, and then you know, we'll have the calves come up and creating the milk as we go. That means we get a decent turnover, and we make money from cows all the time. And that way we can also go in and we can buy more calves as well. Hello, Jolly 20 over in Sweden. 51. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit less than I was expecting. Move to trailer. Yes. And then some of these ones. Select. Move to trailer. Yes. Okay. And you see the calves we've got are only worth 206. So we could make money from selling the calves off every year as well. Yeah, it is going to take 2 more loads. Yeah, Mum. Up the hill. Hey, Ethan, welcome along. Oh, 1 more average viewer and I will do a giveaway. We are at 99 viewers at the moment. So I'm keeping an eye on that. Wilson 1, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Right, this will get us to about 58, I think. Something you'll notice is when we sell off cows, we don't get an environmental bonus. Oh, 59. Yeah, 1 more load of cows and that's going to be enough. That will send us over. In fact, yes. That might even make us at the 10k mark, at the 60,000, 70,000 mark, nearly. That is going to be enough money to do it. That is going to be enough for us to do it. Oh Moon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. 101 viewers. Right. That means that we need to do a giveaway. Oh, way epic games. Right. So, exclamation mark here in the chat once the first person has put in their exclamation mark here and it has registered. I will start the countdown and you will have 2 minutes to enter the giveaway. There we go. Fatboy Cross is the first person in. The giveaway countdown has begun. Hopefully, if it registers. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, 2 minutes. I will give away a PC game on Steam or a Farming Simulator 22 DLC, which is not on Steam. Which will also be PC only. Simply because it's so much easier to do that. I wish there were easy ways to gift games on console. But yeah, you got a 1 in 10 chance of winning a Farming Simulator 22 DLC of your choice. Right, these fix, move, yes. Right, last lot of these. Oh, that's going to be bumpy for the cows. And then you should have the money to do this JCB. There's always some money kicking around the farm somewhere if you're prepared to get at it. Oh, climb. Climb. There we go. Giveaway time. Right, here we go. 23 people in, so 1 in 23 chance. Let's go. There is a set time. You have to look at the XML to see how long it is. 10-point cross. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And you show off 2. Congratulations, you have been selected. All you need to do is let me know you're there in the next 90 seconds, and I will spin the wheel for you. Let's drop that off the screen. There you are. I think there's a little bit of delay on the stream at the moment. Right. Okay. Let's see what you have won. When the wheel comes up, we will spin it. Oh god, I can hear. Talking things that are spinning. I can hear that busted fan on the power supply. I'm gonna have to pull that power supply out of this PC. That is gonna be a weekend job, that is. Right, spin it! What's it gonna be? It's gonna be... the Henry Stickmin collection. Right, let's put your name against that, Yushof. I will get that. I will try and get that sent to you tomorrow, actually. And then Between the Stars is the game I'm going to put on the wheel in its place. So let's switch back. Oh, do this. Yeah, and then switch back. Right. I also need to update my list because we're getting low on it. There we go. So congratulations, you show off. As I said, I will get that over to you as quickly as I can in the next couple of days. How often are the giveaways? So there is a giveaway. There are several ways a giveaway can run during a stream. One is that there is one redemption that can be done per stream for a giveaway. It can be just redeemed by a member of the chat. You can, if we hit 100 viewers, and then for every 50 viewers over that, we will do giveaway every time for that. If we hit a level 5 hype train, and at every 5 levels after that, there is a giveaway. And I think that's it. That game's super dumb but funny. I've not played it. That's the thing, because I give away all these keys without getting to play them myself. Right. So, okay. We are at 67,364. I think that is a level enough where I'm happy to go and sell the case for it. Let's check. It is still there. Dream giveaway out of stock. Check back later. Did somebody redeem it earlier on then? Shouldn't be out of stock because we've only had that giveaway tonight. Did someone redeem it without telling me? Can't see anything in the last hour. Probably going to run the time at sort of 15 times once we've got this this thing. Wow. Just put it on my second monitor while I play FS. Do you know what, Jaden? So many people do that. It's one of the reasons why my chat isn't always massively active. Although we can have, you know, 3-figure number of viewers in here. The chat can be a little bit slow sometimes. And I swear, I absolutely swear, it's because 80 to 90% of my viewers are playing Farm Sim along with me. So, yeah. I kind of love that. It's one of those nice things. But yeah, at the same time, it does mean the chat is a little bit less active a lot of the time. I think if we had like 1,000 people in the chat, we'd have a fairly brisk moving chat, but not as brisk as you see a lot of other chats. You know, because there would be everybody who would be watching, most of them would be playing, and then we'd have about 100 people chatting, and it would be excellent. I can follow the chat, and it got 1,000 people in it. It was a little bit like that when we were doing when FS22 launched, where we had 500 people. Every stream over that weekend pretty much had 500 people watching, and they were incredible streams. Those were so amazing, those streams. And yeah, we still had a chat that was followable because people were playing FS19 while getting to learn stuff about FS22, which was so cool. Right, we have £67,359. Let's go and see if selling those cows was worth it. Say bye-bye, everybody. Time for the Traction King. Now, chat, I have a question. Do we put the Traction King's number plate on here, or do we put VF09 on it? That's the question. Do we go VF09 REX, or do we go VF04 REX as it's replacing this tractor? So on my left monitor, on my 3-monitor setup, I lurk in any stream I'm in. I rarely speak on Twitch, which is fair enough. 09 numbers should be retired. Keep the plates. Oh, we got a split. 09 shows regression, so we've got 2 for that and 1 for that. Actually, gonna pause it. Oh, why can't I type tonight? We'll take the duration down. We'll give it a 1 minute duration, so you have 1 minute to vote on this poll. Which should be about the time it takes us to get to the shop. First thing I'm going to do is repair this. So it's not going to cost much to repair it. It's going to cost 7,000 to repaint. So this should give us 20. Wow. Oh, this is only just going to be enough. Let's repaint it and get a little bit more money out. 90% of you have gone for VF09. Okay. Check it's still there. It is. Let's sell the case. Bye-bye, case. You've been a very good tractor. Thank you so much for your service. Sell. Yes. No! No! 80? Really? Ah! Oh! We've got to run all the way back to the farm. No, we can't loan any more money. We've got to. The long walk back. Ah. Should have sold the cultivator at the same time. Thought I had enough. Not quite. Does it? Is everything out of stock? Ah. Out of stock. Everything's out of stock. Right. Best way to do this. Do I need that cultivator? No, I don't. Right. Okay. We don't need this cultivator anymore. We have done all of our fields with it. If we do need a cultivator, then I will get a new one. But yeah, I don't need another. I don't need this cultivator. Oh wow, that's making this little T6 wheelie a bit. I'd probably get a wider cultivator if we did, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna sell the cultivator. That's what we're gonna sell. Can't believe all my growth stuff is out of stock. Foxball. Well, at least this tractor. Oh god, this tractor's gonna cost me a fortune. Not until after I've bought the JCB. This map is Calmsden Farm, Nokamaka. Yeah, this piece of kit we don't need anymore. We better not need it, because, well, if we do, then I'm going to hire something. Right. I'll lower it first. Right, fine. Pull forwards. Okay. Repair it, yes. We paint it, yes. Sell it, yes. 86,000, that is enough. Oh, and it's still there. Thank God for that. Right. So, Michelin tires. We can't afford those two. VF09 REX. Perfect. License plate, front and back. And there we go. Yep. Buy it. Yes. Okay. It is purchased after all that. Right, I do own multiple. I am live, Tiger Plays. Hello and welcome along. Sorry, I was concentrating hard. It is very much live. Live. Hello, Tiger Plays. Right, repair it. I don't have enough money. That's why I didn't do it before. Right, let's get these back to the farm. I owe Voxball a repair, but I wasn't doing that. Oh. Let's get these back to the farm. There we go. So we've done what we always do with our farms. We are modernizing as we go. Why can't I don't know why I don't know what's up with my channel points. Let me have a look. Settings. No. Viewer rewards, channel points. I think they've been updated, maybe. Let me turn them off and on again. Breakdown was working. Right, there we go. Try them now, everybody. They should be working now, hopefully. I think it's a Twitch burp. I do. Right, what I'm going to do is get this back to the farm. We will head back to the house. It says I'm not live. No, I am live. Oh, hang on. I am live. What is going on? No, I am live. Definitely live. Anybody who's having trouble obviously won't be able to hear me, but should refresh. We'll put these 2 tractors away. I'm going to leave the John Deere out on the field. We need to finish off that destoning next time. Or, sorry, not next time, next day, because we are going to be doing that this stream. I'd work off this and bring this in. The new tractor is here. So this only has 22 hours on it, which is great. Lights off. Close that up. Clean meat still, yeah. So there are some things that are in stock. That it's weird. Right. So we're gonna do cleaning and repairing in the morning. But as you can see, the sun is fading. We'll get this back. We'll go back to the 10 times for the second winter day we're going to do in a moment. But as always, if we're coming to the end of the day, we have to go back to our house, feed the dog, save the game, and move into the next day. So we'll stop that there. And the lights off. Feed the doggo. Right, save here. Possible to have cows and not feed. Yes, if you have beef cows, you can only feed them. If you only feed them grass and hay, you're fine. But for dairy cows to produce milk, you have to feed them TMR. 8 a.m. No, 7 a.m. Oh, we got snow by the looks of things. No, okay, we're good. Right, I am going to pause there. I will be right back. Oh, sorry, I just need a quick little bio break there. Let's turn that up to there. And yeah, ground is frozen again, so we can't immediately start work with the John Deere, unfortunately. There are no cows for you. Yeah, there are cows. Well, there are small TMR mixers about. Old ones, yeah, I don't know where you'd find an old TMR mixer. That's the trouble. Those things happening, best called... What? You want to redeem what's for supper? It says I'm not live. That's just weird. Okay, we should have, despite our much reduced milk production now, we should still have some milk to sell today. That will get us out of this thing. Stretch! Oh, something's working. What's for supper this evening? Leftover cottage pie I had when I came in this evening, which was very nice. I actually made that on Saturday. And Blackmere has given us £1,000. Thank you, Blackmere. I still owe Voxbull a repair. Woo. What would help was if I actually got the milk. Yeah. We'll sell this. Best place for milk. 763 Cotswolds. Oh no, General Store Bay 1. 775 is the best price. So we'll head up to there and do that. Jesse has redeemed a giveaway though, so clear that off. Exclamation mark here in chat. I will be giving away a PC game in 2 minutes time. Galcomp has also given me an Every Healing Club. Thank you, Galcomp. You are awesome. Yeah, they seem to have freed up now for whatever reason. Who's going to do it? There we go. NetSound 19. First person in there. Giveaway countdown begins. Oh, yeah. The streaming PC is definitely struggling tonight. There it goes. Right. And then Galcomp has given us 1,000 as well. And we're going to go and sell this. What, 2? And another Every Little Helps. Those are coming a bit quick and fast. Oh yeah, you could only redeem one every half an hour, I think. So tomorrow on the YouTube, I'm going to talk about the YouTube channel and things for a moment. Tomorrow on the YouTube channel, we are returning to Spruce Mountain Farms. So we've not been on either Spruce Mountain Farms or Attingham for 3 weeks, I think it is. So tomorrow we'll be back on Spruce Mountain Farms. And then on Thursday, we're going to be back on Attingham Park. Attingham Park has had 3 weeks between its... wow. They're thick and fast. And another one. There we go. I need to start up the new challenges as well. We've got Angler Call of the Wild, or Call of the Wild the Angler, and Construction Sim are our new challenges for December, and they will run until the end of the month. So they will be set to run out at the end of the month. And the way I'm going to do challenges going forwards is when one is completed, I will then start the next one and run it for 30 days. So, yeah. Good. We have a good amount of money now starting in. Oh, dear. It's giveaway time. I must have missed the beep. It must have come in just as I was unloading stuff. Right, let's see who it's going to be. Cheers, Galcomp Gamer. Hey, whoop whoops. Who is it? It is Thefisherj. Congratulations. You have been selected. All you got to do is let me know that you are there in the chat in the next 90 seconds. Oh. There you are, picked. Congratulations. Right. Let's see what the wheel has in store for you when it comes up. Come on, wheel. Not that hard. Refresh the screen. Yeah, you can see how much everything's struggling on here tonight. This is why we need the upgrades. Great farm for the win. Oh my. Oh my. What's it gonna be? I know what it's gonna land. It's gonna land on the farm sim one, isn't it? No, it is Project Winter. Is the game that is going to be coming your way, Thefisherj. There it is. Oh no. Ah, oh, come here. There we are. And that on there. Your name against Project Winter. So congratulations to you. Retro Wave is the game I'm going to replace it with. Oh, wow. There's nothing else running on this. Well, there is actually. There is. Let's close Chrome because I bet Chrome is being nasty. I bet that's being a pain. And that should hopefully free up some memory on this PC. Right, so Project Winter was, yeah, and we're replacing it with Retro Wave. There we go. That is done. So congratulations, Thefisherj, on your win. Great, I'd seen that. Great farm for the, yeah. Right, and we are heading back down to the farm. I didn't realize we've got 44 hours on this on our landy, which is a bit mad. Right, so two things I need to do. One, I need to repair the New Holland because Voxball redeemed a breakdown for that, so we need to repair that this morning. We probably need to go buy some more cows. Actually, we need to replenish our cow numbers a little bit. We'll buy some calves and get them in place and sorted, which was what my plan was always to do. So yeah, I want to get the numbers back up a little bit. There we go. And at 200 a pop, they should be fine. Turn that off. And when this thaws, we can go and do those fields. Right. Oh, I've left the lights on that all night as well. Actually, it's something I want to test. So if I come here and I go M. No. Get that. M. No, it does have to be hooked up to something. Okay. I'll let you off repair. She did the cultivator plus massive JCB fans. Okay, fair enough. We'll leave that then and we'll go and buy some. Thank you, Voxball. We'll go buy some cows, seeing as we can't do anything else at the moment. And actually, I need this tractor to do it because this tractor is pretty good at doing that. But it's that, or no, do you know what? We're going to take the JCB out. We'll take this out for a ride. It's supposed to be our big land working tractor, but I think what we'll do is we'll do that. Oh, there we go. We need it to have its rear wheel steering off though. So yeah, this now will do all of the jobs that we were originally doing with the case. So all the really big mulching, and we'll probably do the seeding and things with this as well. But I do want to put the GPS on this. We won't need to put the crop sensor on this, but we will need to put the GPS on this. Marty Pants, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. This will allow us to more quickly get the new cows. Cheers, Tim Fan. Actually, rather than pressing the button on my Elgato, it would be quicker to go there. Welcome back, Steam Fan. Did I see you? I didn't, Bear. Welcome along, Bear, by the way. I didn't realize you were in here. Oh, there we go. Bear, is the Land Rover a mod? Is it on the mod hub? The Land Rover is a mod, and it is available on King Mods. It is not available from the mod hub, no. So yeah, this JCB I think will do us fairly well on our farm. It's one of those tractors I think that could end up being a karting tractor as our farm grows and as we get bigger equipment on it. You know, when we get a larger combine, because that's the next thing we're going to have to modernize. It's going to be our combine. Because our TX32 has done us really well, but we are getting more fields and a larger farm at this point. Right, so we are going to go with 6 Holstein. It's only, yeah, you see, 6 Holstein. We were selling a single cow for 1,200, and we've just bought 6 for that much. Admittedly, they're calves versus full-grown cows, but you know, if we can get these up to 2 years old, they are gonna sell for a really good price and produce milk for us in the process. So yeah. We're gonna do 4 trips with these. And get some more cows in, and then hopefully the ground will have thawed by the end of that. This will have slightly less trouble than my T6 was having. And it's over 100 horsepower more powerful, this tractor. How many chickens have I got? I think we've got... Actually, let's have a look. Because I want to put a second chicken pen and split the chickens, to be honest. Chickens. 500. We've got 0, 36, 1 month, 4 months. That's interesting. I must be breeding chickens. Even though I haven't got a rooster, I must be breeding chickens. No, not quite in the right place. It's not on the mod hub. That the landy I'm using on here isn't on the mod hub. Yeah, King Mods is where you'll find it. And let me. No, it's not. It's Discovery. That's where you'll find it. There. But it's not a mod hub mod. Yeah, if someone wants to pass it, post it in recommend a mod on Discord. So Bear can find it. I mean, all I did was go on to King Mods and search for Discovery. Searching for Discovery brings up two mods. Chickens we produce without rooster might be worth looking at selling as some of my older chickens for younger ones. Yeah, if they're reproducing like that, or just doubling my egg production, Steam fan. Putting a second chicken pen in and go from there. That would be good. That would work nicely. And round. Back it up. Right, and another buy. Yes. Okay. Works if you don't have a curving road. Oh. So yeah, forward gives me 24. I don't know why I ended up with 21. It's a really odd number of cows to end up with. So I'm not 100% sure why that happened. No, because it wasn't different breeds I was doing. That's weird. How old are those? They're 1 month. Wow. They go from nothing to 1 month. 100% healthy, and they're worth more than they are as calves, as newborn calves. That's interesting. Oops, watch stream for 30 seconds and now I'm stuck on the edge of a bridge. Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I read chat and I get stuck on the bridge. Oh dear. No, I'm quite happy that we managed to afford this JCB. And I don't think I'm particularly gonna be massively down on the number of cows I've got, even if I have replaced them with younger ones, which I wanted to do anyway. So it's all good. There we go. Okay, how many does that give me? Of those, 12 of. So this will take me up to 18 of these. Yeah. The 996s, I think. I haven't brought it into this save game. I need to test it. I think the 2 David Browns I might end up using in the series. What I need to do is, yeah, I won't be doing any interior stuff if I do. But I think it is. I think the 996 is still on there. There's a 1210 and a 996. And it's good to see them on there, but it's just a little bit, you know. Spend way too much time in cab. That's my trouble. So I think what I'm gonna do is we'll get one more lot after this, because these are both 0 months. Yeah, they'll both go up. So that is let's have a look in here. No, not in there, in here. Hopefully they'll all just even out. So that's 18. So I want three more. Yeah, will get me to 21 for these ones. Then I'm gonna take these up to a year and then sell them. We'll see what they're worth in a year. So 3 more months and we'll sell these off. And then that will mean, yeah, I want to then be at about 6 months and then buy another 21 in. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. So we'll actually, we might take these to 24. I think we'll do a full trailer, 4 full trailers, because we've got the space. We might as well do it. We've also got the cash at the moment, and that will help us. And we'll look to sort of get the cows up to 2 years. We're gonna have a lot coming at once. Is the only trouble. And this will be, we'll have about 45 that are between 1 month and 0 months, or all suddenly piling the milk on at once. That's not the end of the world, to be honest. I'd be tempted to do, at 6 months, I'm tempted to do 5 trips and get 30 cows, 30 calves. I think we need to start expanding the dairy side of our operation here quite a bit. No, we are purely doing the Holsteins here. Because the Limousin and Angus are both beef cattle, so I'm not looking to do beef on here. We're in general doing dairy, but I'm keeping a very close eye on where we are with the value of our cows. And I think as they get older, they start to produce less milk as well. Yeah, I want to do the brown Swiss on a different map, I think. Don't I have that? Is it the brown Swiss I have on? Did I get them on? Oh God, the American Survival Series. I might have done that. I can't remember. That's my trouble. We'll drop these ones off, and then we want to get the trailer parked up as well. It's still frozen, like the UK, for the next week. Yeah, you see, they've got 3 different levels now. But we've got plenty of food in here for them, so they'll be fine. This needs to slot in here. Bigger tractor having a problem parking this in here. There we go. Right, that is that all done. And yeah, we're giving our new JCB a little bit of a run around, and it's working fine. Let's get the wheels right. There we are. Now we got our 2 JCBs over here. So our fast track and our telehandler. This is 05. This is 08. 07 must be the John Deere. But this is not. Yeah, this is all still frozen. Do I start loading this up then? I think we might have to. There we go. So yeah, the next big upgrades we're going to be looking for and keeping an eye out for is probably a new combine. And if you get a new combine, it's probably going to be a new trailer as well. But I think we need to expand the farm a bit first. If we don't expand the farm, we're going to regret it. Oh, is that? Ah, do you know what? In going there and getting that, it's all thawed. So we can go and get this job done. Come on. There you are. And away we go. So yeah, we could quite have easily done this with the JCB, and in fact, this is probably the kind of job we would do at the moment with the JCB rather than with this one, because this tractor does have all of our upgrades and everything on it, which is the other reason I couldn't get rid of this over the case. Was because this has GPS and it has the crop sensors on. Yeah. For combine, the John Deere T660 is nice from the mod hub. Well, the trouble we've got is it's gonna have to appear in here. You know, we cannot straight up afford a combine, so it's gonna be whatever combine comes up used. I might get the T660 in as a mod, because if I do that, we will be able to, if it then turns up, we'll be able to use it. But yeah, the trouble at the moment is that we can't afford to use anything other than something that comes up used. And I don't want a new combine to come up anytime soon. A new combine coming up anytime soon is just going to be a problem. Because as you saw, we had to scrounge around and sell stuff in order to get that. Yeah, I really need to put the map command on because we're not playing any other map on here at the moment. Community MP is over on YouTube, and yeah. So things we still need to do on here before the end of winter. We absolutely need to get the these fields limed as well. So liming these, and that should be the last thing I need to do. Oh no, this field here, this needs a spread of slurry as well. So we need to lime and slurry this field. I have a feeling we need to lime and slurry that field as well, 6B. Whereas everything else just needs liming. That's going to take quite a bit of lime, actually. Then what we might have to do is go and get a trailer full of lime and tip it at the edge of the field and then load it up with the JCB. Probably my best bet. Buy some lime in bulk and deliver it to the field. And then when we come out the other side, we will have had Plenty of lime. Welcome along, Daffy, by the way. Hope you're doing well. I think I'm going to see if I can sort out VF2 this week. Set all the remaining videos we have on there to go out daily. I just don't know. I want to do them as premieres because they do better as premieres, but I don't know what time of day to do it at. Do I do it at lunchtime? Do I do it in the evenings when I'm also streaming most nights? Do I do it first thing in the morning? It's always a bit of a conundrum. I want people to be able to go and watch it, and watch it as a community, but I don't know when is the best time to release it. At the moment I'm erring towards midday and just doing a premiere at midday into the afternoon. That will catch people in the morning in the States. And just be lunchtime over here. Just before streaming, so run it. Yeah, I could set it so they go at so if I start streaming it at 8 p.m. started at 5 p.m. I could have it go at 5 p.m. every day. But I'm also considering posting videos at that time. But I'll keep my video. I can keep my videos at 3 p.m. Have that stream at 5 p.m. and then be live at 8 p.m. Not a bad shout. Most of them are about 3 hours long. And I'm eventually going to be putting some FS19 stuff up. We've got lots of Realism experiment to go up from FS19. I think there's a lot of Bessie Beneath stuff to go up on there. I'm intrigued to see how much it gets watched. And whether I want to sort of intermingle it with other stuff. There's a meta for video release. It's the whole premiering it. You know, if I was just releasing it, it would be different. It's the fact that I want to premiere it, because doing them as premieres just does so much better. Hey, Godman's daughter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Welcome along. And I don't think that we're that far behind. I think it's about 20-ish streams. Later, Bear. Thanks for joining us. Getting the right release time is crazy. Certainly at the weekend, 3 p.m. seems to be a good release time. I'm just not sure about it for my videos on during the weekdays. I'm doing well, thank you, Godman's daughter. We've had a fairly successful stream, which is good. We've accomplished a lot. And I'm gonna, yeah, we've got the JCB. We've sold off the older cows, which needed doing anyway. And yeah, the only downside is that we've still yet to buy another field this year, which I did want to do, but we've just not got there. We've got a whole area that I'm kind of targeting. Whoa, I think we're full. Yeah, we are. I don't know, just before stream, Steve attached more people to my stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's not a bad shout, Moon. It really isn't. No, I happen to agree with you. I think running them just before. I think certainly when we get to the point that we've caught up, yeah, running them just before the stream on a stream night, what a good idea, and I like that a lot. So yeah, I will definitely take that into account when I catch up. While we're lots of streams behind on the VODs, I think it's not going to have such a big effect. But oh no, kid up, and a little bit more. There we go. Down. And on. Yeah, at the moment this tractor is going to be doing our spraying and bits like that because it has GPS and because it has the crop sensors on it. We'll be using, I think we'll use the JCB probably to seed. We will probably use this actually to do the liming next time, this tractor. And in the meantime, if I've got to do, yeah, and we'll probably use the little T6 to do the slurry spreading. I'm glad I didn't go for that slurry tank we had a few streams ago. That really would have prevented me getting that JCB. Yeah, and we'll complete this job today. Well, it's only 10 to 2, so that's fine. Not often we have so much to do over the winter in the realism experiment. We normally skip through these days fairly quickly simply because there isn't a huge amount to do. But we've had a lot to do this year. And that actually shows that our farm is maturing a bit, that we've got more to do around here at this sort of time of year. Actually quite cool. Have all of our calves sort of merged yet? No. When these reach 100% health, then they will merge into one lot because they're all bought the same month. Their health is just on the way up. Even now they're worth more money. Yeah, 105, 96, and 87. So these, when their health gets to 100, will be worth as much as we bought them for. Which is hilarious. But we are, of course, having to feed them and water them and everything in the meantime. I want lots of cows because I want lots of slurry. With an expanding farm, we need the extra slurry on the farm. So if I don't get that, then that's gonna, yeah, cause problems. So we'll keep adding cows on a regular basis. We'll keep an eye out for... So these ones here, yeah, they're only 40% to reproduction. The 11 months are 61% to puberty, yeah, 40% to reproduction. And none of the rest are anywhere near. Yeah, I think in a year. So basically, we want to get them to a year. At a year, they've reached puberty and they start producing milk. Here we go. That is done. Right, let's check we haven't got any stones kicking around on the field. We've collected everything up. Field 8. Turn off the mulching. Yeah, we've got a little bit in that corner, but otherwise, yeah, field 8 is clear. Fantastic. Oh, there we go. We'll dump these out. We'll load them up into the trailer, and then we can go and sell them. I think we have a rock crusher up at the BGA. We do actually own the BGA on here, but I'm not going to. I've basically never taken anything from it because I don't figure that's right. The realism experiment is all about starting with very little, and we always have the BGA on here, and I can't sell it without it completely disappearing. So. There we are. Right. So this wants to head back down to the shop to return it, because I don't think... Yeah, we're clear on all of our fields. Yeah, field 4 as well. And field 4, we're going to direct seed. So yeah, we're good. This can go. So we'll run this back to the shop. And then we can come back and load those stones up and get them sold and out the way. Stones are never worth much on here, and I would get a stone crusher that turns them into lime if I thought we were going to be able to make use of that. But we're not really going to be able to make use of that. We've only got a few stones this year off these fields. As you saw, we sold the cultivator, so we're not looking to drag any more stones up. That's why we've got the direct seeder, and yeah, it should be absolutely fine going forwards. Later, Eugene. See you tomorrow. Alright, so return. Yes. Okay. Right, nothing in the shop that we want? No. That's quite a nice baler, but 48,000. How much is our current baler worth? Current baler is worth 8,000, so yeah. The other BJ could be seen as positive for the areas. You could use the digestate. Yeah, but it's I haven't bought it. That's the trouble. Steam fan. As I haven't bought it, I can't use it. What I need to do is find a way to. I need to go in and assign it to something else so that it's not worth anything, or not, you know, part of my stuff. Cheers, Paul man. Oh, I'm gonna have to step out again for a moment. I am out of drink. We'll get this back to the farm, and then before we load things up, I'm just gonna step out and go and grab a new drink. No, I hadn't actually bought it. It came with start from scratch. Messing around with the winch XML, I'm now able to connect 8 logs and can winch full-size trees. Oh, fantastic, Rich. That sounds actually really interesting. Right, so we'll park this up in the shed, and then we'll go and grab the JCB telehandler in a moment. So it's in here. Our shed is getting quite full. I think if I get another shed for a workshop, hopefully we'll be able to do half workshop, half combine storage, I think. Especially if we're going to end up getting a bigger combine. So, yeah, we're going to get into that next. I will be right back. Right, okay. Let's jump into this. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've left the lights flashing on the John Deere. Turn those off. Yeah, the nice big bucket we've got on this is going to be so useful. Right, let's back up the trailer as well. Oh, is all this going to fit in this trailer? It might not, because it might end up being overloaded. But I don't have a bigger trailer, so... Whoa! That is a lot of weight on the front of this. Okay, 5,000 litres of stones. Not something this can pick up. Okay, 3,200 is about the most I can get in this bucket. The one thing I can say about Season 2 Pass is if you are thinking of getting it, I will have my my link for it tomorrow. I would be very, very grateful if you're thinking of getting the Season 2 Pass on PC. If you'd use my link, that would be awesome. I think it's going to be quite popular, and I would be a very happy camper if you used it, because it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you any extra, and it would mean the world to me to use my link to support. The other thing is, I think the incredible thing is, it not only does it help me to do to grow and bring in some extra income, so I can put that towards the new PC and everything. It will also move me higher up as a Giants partner, which is awesome. What is it again? VF Gaming exclamation mark partner actually in chat will give you the code. But yeah, VF Gaming is my code, and yeah, I would be very grateful if you are thinking of getting the Season 2 Pass. Hold off till tomorrow. Use my partner code when you do, when it's available, and yeah, that would be awesome. And Platinum, does that get you more? No. So the Year 2 Pass, Season 2 Pass, that is completely separate to Platinum, Moon. Debris Crusher, there we go. Yeah, I didn't think this was going to take more than that. But yeah, I will have my link out tomorrow for you guys. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't say any more than that, actually. Thank you, Moon. And yeah, I will have it. So in tomorrow night's stream, it will replace the Platinum DLC link that goes in rotation. If you want any of the DLCs or anything, well, apart from just, you know, please use my code VF Gaming. But exclamation mark Kubota brings up the Kubota. Exclamation mark Antonio brings up the direct link for the Antonio Carrera DLC. Exclamation mark Vermeer brings up the Vermeer DLC direct link. So yeah. Also, I tend to try and set up the Bitly links to be a direct purchase setup. So. Yeah, even the FS19 ones are still there. I didn't realize they were still. Wow. Yeah. Why the FS2 or 22 one is under exclamation mark FS22. No, Grim is not the meme. It's the it was the forestry harvester ones. Richard. The exclamation mark Rotney still doesn't exist as a it still doesn't exist as a command. Which I will say, considering how well the Platinum Edition has been received, how horribly the Rotney DLC was received is just worlds apart. It's just such a massive difference. Right, where's the entrance? I still stand by that. Well, no, there lots of people in the UK and the US. You know, many farms and players didn't buy it. However, there was a section of the community that was so happy to see the Rotney DLC and to see those machines in the game. So yeah, I can't fault it, and it's a well-made DLC and it was lovely. I never used it. Yeah, there we go. We're not gonna make. How much do you think we're gonna make, chat? How much are we gonna make? Here we are. Oh, it's not gonna be much. Wow, really? 500 pounds we made from that trailer full of stones. This almost isn't worth doing. We've probably got 3 trips with this, and it kind of isn't worth doing. Although we've got to get them out of the way. Yeah, this is why stones aren't massively worth it. Yeah, I think how much, well, no, the fuel isn't too bad, but yeah, we do need to repair this tractor at some point. Now, I might be wrong, but I believe the Volvo LM845 is a pre-order bonus. Don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I am all non-committal right now because I don't thing is I am up front with you guys. I know stuff about the year 2 the year 2 season pass. I am being very, very cagey about what I say about the year 2 season pass because there's some stuff that has leaked out, there's some stuff that hasn't, and I do not want to say the wrong thing and reveal something I'm not yet allowed to reveal. So I'm this is why I've not talked about it much at all. I should be able to talk about it more in the near future, but even that I'm trying to be cagey about exactly when I can do that. As I said, I'm hoping to have a link for you guys to use in the very near future. I have to take off his house for the meat. I have. This is one of those very few times when I actually do know something and can't talk about it. I think we've only got one more trip. Hey, Copter, how you doing, my friend? You have been a busy man. I've seen. I've been watching with great interest all your stuff you've been doing via Twitter. Superpowers are in the hat. Oh man. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Come on. Drop some of those, please. There we go. Oh! Upending my JCB here. How you doing, Copter? Yeah, a lot of PUBG. And slowing down for that's good. I am. Oh. I do not think I've slowed down. No, I definitely haven't slowed down. Yeah, well. Are we going to fit all of this in this trailer? I hope so. There's not a huge amount left here. Yeah, we'll fit all this in this trailer this time. Do I was about to say, no, you can. Yeah. And that's why I'm being honest. You know, oh no, it's not gonna take all of it. That's why I'm being honest and letting you guys know why I'm not talking about it, because I don't want to reveal something I'm not yet supposed to reveal. As soon as I can, I will, because I'll tell you what, I am really eager to talk about the year 2 pass, because oh my god. But yeah, I can't talk about it yet. So tomorrow night's stream, we might be able to. Maybe, possibly, I hope. Bollocks. Soon chat. Soon I will be able to talk to you guys about this and how excited I am. In more detail. It is on Steam already, but this is what I'm saying is Steam have released details early, and therefore have released some of the details early. So there are some things that I could talk about if I was talking about what's on Steam, and there's some things that are not on Steam that I cannot talk about. And I don't want to mistakenly pick something from the second pile. So I'm not going to. But yeah. I'm very excited, is all I'll say. Although, please could we have a Grimmy DLC, and please could it include the GT170 potato harvester? Yeah, DJ has put a video out about what's on Steam. But DJ, don't forget, DJ prepares those. He knows exactly what he's saying. He can record it, and he can put it out. That's very different to me sitting here and talking about stuff, knowing stuff, and trying to control what I'm saying about it. That's why I'm not talking about any of it, because I could very easily talk about something that's out there on Steam and then talk about something that's not. So I don't want to make that mistake. Yeah, he's good to have. I've seen DJ work. I've seen DJ work in person. I have so much respect for what DJ Gohan does. I will say that now. I have DJ's work ethic is crazy, and I recommend going and if you're not, I mean, the world is subscribed to DJ anyway, but if you're not subscribed to DJ and you're not following his stuff, the amount of work he puts in to make sure what he puts out is right and is as factually correct as he can is incredible. Hey Chris, welcome along, and thank you Galcomp for gifting a 6-month sub to Chris the Irish Gamer. You are awesome. Yeah, he did. I mean, all of the ambassadors saw that. All of the ambassadors saw that it went out on Steam early, and yeah. Yes, because I see him in the ambassador chat when I'm going into either, yeah, just about when I'm starting work. So at about so I get into work about 9 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, 9 in the morning. I normally see DJ comment in the ambassadors chat on the Giants Discord around about 10 a.m. So if he's East Coast, which I'm not sure he is, that's 5 a.m. And then he basically he gets the news videos done and gets those out. He spends 2 to 3 hours doing the news videos each day. I mean, this is why new stuff on Farm Sim, massively great for getting you subscribers, getting you views, all of that kind of thing. But it's why I cannot do it. I do not have 3 hours every day to prepare and make a news video. Even the stuff that I was looking at, I'm going, I cannot do that. As busy as my life is, I can't go in there and do that. Yeah, he scans so much information, and his documents are wild. How many notes he has, just yeah. And at this point he's got himself into a really good rhythm for it, but he puts so much work in. He really does. And as I said, this is why I have such a massive respect for DJ, because he puts such a huge amount of work in every day to bring the best information he can. And I've seen him go and check with Giants and go, hey, you know, can I check this? Can I make sure this is correct? And yeah, he puts so much work in. And he is where he is because he puts that much work in. He really does. So yeah, I can't emphasize how much I respect DJ for what he does. And it's if you ever want to see the difference, it's also the difference that full timing it makes. So, you know, if you are able to being a full-time content creator doesn't mean that you actually get any extra time to yourself. It means that you get extra time to put into your content creation, and then you have to turn around and you have to put that extra time in. It's why when I've looked and gone, oh, if I ever went full-time, what would I do? It's always been, right, what extra content can I create? What stuff can I do that is beyond what I do now, that I could bring more stuff in? And that's the thing. It would absolutely be, right, I've got to go and create a video for this channel. A video for my main channel, a video for Victor Foxtrot. I'd go create shorts. I'd go create tutorial videos. I would be looking to output somewhere in the region of, well, I'd probably be looking to output 3 videos a day if I was full time. Because yeah, that's what I'd be looking to do. I'd be looking to do, you know, the mod release videos, things like that. I have an idea for what I would like to do news-wise, if I ever had the time to do it, which would be distinct from what DJ does. But it's time. I have just about enough time on a daily basis, spread over the week, to get the Let's Plays out. barely, because every week I don't get all of them out. And yeah, but I will say this has been the thing about the Platinum Edition this year. Platinum Edition has done almost well enough for it to be the kind of level where I could full time, which would be amazing. But I've now got the task of making sure I can keep as many of the new viewers and new subscribers watching my stuff as possible. And the first big test is going to be tomorrow. This tractor really needs repairs. Because I am doing my first Spruce Mountain farm since the Platinum Edition comes out. And if the viewing figures go like that, I know I'm in trouble. Because then they're not staying for the regular content as well as all the stuff I've been doing on Silver. So, fingers crossed tomorrow's video does well. Can't even remember where I am with Spruce Mountain Farm, so I need a good video, a good title, and a good thumbnail. Because it's going to be very, very important. But it is my new thumbnail format going out tomorrow, which is good. First video on another series with the new thumbnail format. So, yeah. I don't know whether to go back and redo all of the thumbnails for Attingham Park to do the new format, or just to continue it on from here. That's the other thing I've got. Oh, it's all fun and games. Eventually, I'll be able to take a week off and actually do content creation for a week, but I've never managed it yet. What's that? It's 7:30 at night. This is our last load, so we've got, yeah, just a little bit of this. This will throw us over £4,000 though, only just. And then we can take these back. Yeah, if I was full timing, the bare minimum that I would have to do every day for my main channel would be a Let's Play video, a mod release video, and and if there are any maps out, a map first look video, extra to the Let's Plays. That would be the bare minimum I would expect myself to do. After that, it's then any spare time beyond that. It's creating tutorials, creating evergreen stuff, getting stuff in. So if the thing that isn't on stream is true, that means Giants is going to continue releasing a new FS every 2 years. No. So the thing, okay. So the thing that's released on Steam, what Steam released and revealed today is true. And that being true rules out a new farm sim at the end of 2023. So the next farm sim is not going to be FS24. Because what's being released at the end of 2023 is an expansion, not a new game. Which, in fairness, I don't think I'm saying anything there that everybody wasn't expecting anyway, to be honest. So, yeah. Yeah, and I agree with you, Chris. Having experienced 3 years of FS19, I think 3 years between games is actually pretty spot on, especially with Giants doing the year 1 pass and the year 2 pass. You know, that gives them a good steady income during that time as well. And you know, I really, really like the release schedule we've had with FS22. So, yeah, I think 3 years gives the game great time to mature, gives us lots of add-ons and DLC and mods and everything that just works really, really well. And then, you know, we get to 3 years and we get a big upgrade in Farm Sim with the new release of a game, which is just brilliant. I'm really, really loving it. The only thing that is a little bit harder, although I do notice that it's not been such a huge problem with FS22, is is going back to vanilla after 3 years. However, the speed with which some of my favorite mods appeared in FS22 is crazy. Really crazy. Made me so happy to see manual attach out so quickly. To see these 10 series Fords out so quickly. To see the Marston trailer out so quickly. Just absolutely awesome to get all of that stuff as quickly as we did. So I'm really, really pleased with the speed stuff came out. And I'm hoping that is going to be an example of that in future. I don't know about VR. VR is certainly not a way I would play Farm Sim for 2 reasons. 1, I don't have a VR headset, and 2, it makes it much harder to stream. So yeah. Right. It is nearly 8:30 in game. Wow, this is one of our later finishers. But it's also going 11 o'clock. So I'm going to go get a good night's sleep tonight and record in the morning, I think. I think if I stay up tonight and do it, I'm just going to feel worse in the morning. Does mean I'm going to raid and run tonight, though. And turn that off. Let's feed the doggy. We will just check the shop before we change. Yeah, so nothing there. Anything new going to come overnight? Take the time down. Save the game. So tomorrow night we'll be doing the same. We'll be going through 2 days of February and getting past the winter, ready for Sunday, probably Sunday stream, I think, where we will be doing where we will be doing the we'll be doing the start of the seeding if we can. Hey Darkstar! Right, what's in the shop? Oh, game, why'd you keep doing this to me? Okay, why am I? It's because we have that leased. We have that leased at the moment, so I want to replace it. 16 grand though. Oh. We have 2. Well, that's going to be fun, chat. That is going to be lots of fun. Let's switch over to here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we got to do stuff next time. I don't know where we're going to get 16 grand. I don't think we get 16 grand. I think it's going to have to. I think it's just going to have to go, that one, unfortunately. But we will find out tomorrow whether we're able to actually get the money together for it. We should have at least a couple of days maybe to buy it. So we'll see where we are. All right, let's see who is currently out here on Twitch. who we can go and raid. I have not raided Jab for a while, so I am gonna send you over to him tonight because Jab is awesome. He does some very similar stuff to me, and yeah, I think you'll like his stuff. I don't know whether he's on. I don't know if he's on the multiplayer server tonight or not. What's he doing? Yeah, he's on his multiplayer server tonight. So go tease him about the fact that he's using stuff with cup holders. We got some thank yous to say before we go though. Galcomp Gamer, thank you for your gifted sub. You are awesome. Jesse, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. TBS Twister, thank you for your gifted sub. You are awesome. Resoluting, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Delama, thank you for your gifted sub. You are awesome. Ginger Farm Guy, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Thefisherj, thank you for all your gifted subs and your cheers. You are awesome. Nimrod 1001, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And Gamer Dragon, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. And Rocket Kid, thank you to Galcomp Gamer for your multi-month sub. You are both awesome. I am going to leave it here for tonight. Video over on YouTube tomorrow, as I said, will be Spruce Mountain Farms. Please go give that a watch. Please help that get lots and lots of views, because I really want to see a new level on the channel over there. That would be absolutely awesome. Yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow night with more Realism Experiment. So come join me tomorrow for that as well. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.